Well, welcome to War Memorial Stadium here in Laramie, Wyoming. It's a Mountain West showdown. The Broncos of Boise State at 8-2. They are 5-1 in the league. Wyoming at 4-6 overall. They need to win their last two to become bowl eligible. That's what's at stake for them. Big things at stake for Boise State, as they are one loss along with Colorado State and Utah State. A win tonight keeps them atop the Mountain Division, and they would be the team in the driver's seat if Boise State wins tonight and then wins at home against Utah State. They would host the Mountain West Championship. Jalen Claiborne, Dominic Ruthran are the deep guys. Dan Goodale through the end zone. Must have had the wind at his back on that one. And a lot of their efforts early on will be to try and contain Brian Hill, the true freshman. He's the I-back out of Belleville, Illinois. Gets to the outside and a first down out across the 40 and close to midfield. The youngster showing terrific burst.
Hedrick has to get the nose of the ball down when the wind is to his back, and against the wind, a real tight spiral and stepping into his throws is critical.
How about this run from Jeremy McNichols, the freshman playmaker from Long Beach. Career ending with an ankle injury here at Boise, their career receptions leader, so McNichols getting a chance. Ajayi here breaking a tackle inside the 20. Boise State now threatening as they enter the red zone. Hedrick with time, to the air, to the end zone, touchdown, Shane Williams-Rhodes.
The touchdown to Shane Williams-Rhodes.
And then they score on the post route.
Hedrick looking deep downfield, and the catch is made across midfield to Thomas Spurbeck. A guy the coaches call a real pleasant surprise. He's picked up a lot of the responsibilities with Matt Miller's injury. 25 yards here.
Yeah, he's on. He's pretty good.
On second down, looking for Ajayi, coming around out of the backfield with the catch. That'll move the chains. Brian Hill has done quite well in his stead. On 3rd and 2, Ajayi has it with running room. The stiff arm trying to get to the pylon. And they're going to say he stepped out around the 2. Robert Priester was over there defensively in a 15-yard gain. And now the officials are going to talk for a second here to see if he did get to the pylon. He just has to reach that football around the pylon before his feet make any contact with the ground. And there's that toe down there on the left. Newcomers, by the way, in the conference, the first-year head coaches. Herson, obviously, very familiar with the league.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
The shadow nose, Joseph.
Yeah, and that's the first time you've been right.
Ball, 3rd and 3. And a miscue on the snap, and Boise has got it. The Broncos get the turnover, recovered by Tanner Vallejo. Over 60. This one a 43-yard attempt. Got to turn it to its left, and it's going to be no good. Missed it wide right. Hill runs right, nice opening. Looking for a block upfield, and he runs over a defender down to the 42. Mississippi State routing the competition in their game today in the 4 spot right behind them. Kirkgard, another pass play out into the flat to Hollister, and another first down. Kirkgard with time, drops it off to Claiborne, and he's got the first down inside the 18-yard line, and a 10-yard tight end switch to the right side of the line. Wyoming will run that way. The cutback by Hill, touchdown.
6 yards for the score.
Fouled his fullback, Drew Van Manen, and found space.
This season they struggle again today.
Jay Ajayi right up the middle. Good 2nd and 3rd effort for Jay. Nice pickup on first down. Back.
Compare them and see who we believe the best four are and get to the playoff that way.
Ajayi with the nice burst, and he dives across midfield. Of course, Ajayi and the Boise State Broncos are in contention for perhaps not the playoff, but certainly a New Year's Six bowl. They're Marshals, and of course, they have the head-to-head advantage against a one-loss Colorado State team right now. Williams Rhodes off the fake and the reverse. Breaks a tackle at the 30 and down to the 25.
Call the penalty on the defense.
All kinds of movement again in the backfield, and it's Williams Rhodes spurting inside the 10.
Ball off to Williams Rhodes.
McNichols, he breaks a tackle and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Another quick, impressive drive by the Broncos and a
yard situation, but you got to watch it because they'll hand it off next time and beat you out wide.
Play action. Ajayi picks up the blitz. Hit as he throws. Hedrick finds Rowe. Inside the 40-yard line. First down, Broncos.
Watch Ajayi out of the backfield on these 3rd and longs in the pass game.
Hedrick looking that way. He'll throw deeper to the 20, and the catch is made by Anderson. First down. Fakes the throw to the receiver. Tucks it into the belly of Ajayi. Inside the 10-5. Touchdown.
Positioning this coaching staff.
Kirkgard taken down. Good pressure coming from Gabe Perez.
Brings when he has contact with the defensive backs.
Here's Ajayi coming out of the backfield, looking for a big play. Across midfield, Ajayi, the foot race to the end zone. Inside the 5, and he'll score it. 73 yards. And his 3rd touchdown of the night. With the quarterback draw. Nice cut, diving out close to the 44. The head coach has maintained the attack offensively. They're averaging over 37 points per game. Spurbeck, good yards after the catch inside the 30. Been a real pleasant surprise. Nearly 400 yards receiving in the last 4 games. Practice catches that may come out of nowhere.
You hope you don't have to, but the over-the-shoulder outside catch is one that they teach quarterbacks to throw it to your outside shoulder. That ball is a little further outside, hard to practice those, but really appreciates the way these guys have worked and how far they've come in this one season.
Hedrick to McNichols, trying to make another play, and he powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. As he hammered through Blair Burns from 11 yards out. That's his 2nd score of the night.
And guys will understand, what do you expect from me? What do you want me to do? What kind of player do you want me to be? And that's been part of the growth of this team. And you can see they've made some mistakes here. The turnover.
The interception, the pick 6 here for Darian Thompson.
And Coach told us that Boise State's going to be better athletically right now. From where they are, they're going to be better athletically. He understands that in the future. I go ahead and I just schedule a team that I can beat.
I think a lot of people are going to be watching the committee in that regard about strength of schedule and how everybody likes to see the big matchups. And a special teams touchdown, is that in the works for Boise? Dante Dion, nice little stutter step, and he's going to take it the distance. Nebraska is a former assistant coach there. New quarterback, new running back, and a turnover. Ryan Finley with the handoff to Devin Demas, and it came out. They're both in there replacing Hedrick and Ajayi, who are done for the day. The offense, the defense, and the special teams have all scored tonight. Wyoming on to its 3rd quarterback, Stratton, trying to run for it. Still on his feet, inside the 5, diving down to the 1. Hill again deep in the eye. He'll get the call and he'll score it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Just like on the first score, he follows his fullback, Drew Van Manen.
And that's a bad play.
Punt from inside the 5. Claiborne looking to bring one back of his own. Taken down by the punter at the 20. Need to get to the 11-yard line. Stratton gonna run for it. And he'll get tripped up back at the 15. Denied. On a good open field tackle.
And you can see Stratton grab his head there. He next week gets right back into the swing of things.
Bertoli. Good second effort. We'll get out across the 25.
Alabama, I agree, looks like a top 4 team. I would not put them at #1 after beating Mississippi State, but they definitely look like a top 4 team.
Well, and how the resumes change from week to week, because now even see if Boise State is New Year's 6 bowl worthy. They have played their way into a chance to fight for the Mountain Division Championship. Good long run from Ryan Finley down to the 20-yard line.
That makes sense.
Tripped himself up. Up where landing and then some. Demas gets the call, and look at that burst. Touchdown, Broncos.
Demas, 21 yards for the score.
Punt out of the end zone coming up, approaching 3 minutes. Sean Whale. Gonna boot it away as the snow swirls even harder here at War Memorial Stadium. Boise State tried to get a Wyoming Cowboy to bump into the ball, and they've done it. It goes to the Broncos. Ball final presented by AT&T. We'll get you caught up with everything that's happened around the country on another football Saturday as we inch closer to the college football playoff. Thanks for joining us here in Laramie and our entire crew. Cold and snowy night in Wyoming, but it's a good one for the Broncos.